Good morning, everyone. Markets are about to open. This should be an interesting day for Sundial. Even though, I don't know, my expectations are not too high. My price prediction was that it'll jump to 70 cents, which is not really that big of a jump. And it might not get all the way up there. The reason I'm saying this is I was expecting way more hype and news around what was going on with the Alcana merger, but I think especially the retail market is asleep right now, and they're not fully awoke, or they're not woke on what Sundial is doing and how we expect it to go up to at least $1 by February 7th. So there's, a lot of benefits to this new merger, including the cannabis company. So I'll probably be making a video about that sometime later today or tomorrow. But I just wanted to, get a video out before the market opened, set my price prediction, and give that little bit of a forewarning that this might be a little bit slower of a process as far as the rise than even I expected. Like I said, on Friday there was literally no news. It got to the point where I had to call Alcana and Sundial directly and was just getting voicemails, and finally the CEO of Alcana reached back out to me and confirmed that the merger happened and that they'd be putting out a press release. It took him a little longer to get that press release out, or at least for it to get published, than we even talked about, but it confirmed everything that he told me. So I was very happy that I was able to bring that news to everybody that missed the meeting with a solid source confirming. But yes, so today we're expecting some type of reaction to this. Historically, I think when this announcement happened originally, it caused a bit of a little bit of a jump. But I just think that people aren't realizing, that Alcana owned its own cannabis subsidiary, or owned more than 60% of their outstanding shares, and that there was an announcement from that subsidiary talking about how they're excited to be working with Sundial now that they've acquired Alcana. And I really like their whole business. They're more of like a value brand, meaning like they're trying to bring quality marijuana products at very, very reasonable costs to the retail market in Canada. And that's really the recreational use market that's out there. So I'm expecting big things as far as revenue from that company. And there, maybe there's movement, or there's going to be more going on. Also, this deal is not 100% done, so that might slow down things too. I think it's January 18th where they'd be taking this to court to confirm the acquisition. We don't expect any issues with that. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, not your legal advisor. So, do your own research, do your own due diligence. Don't invest on my word. Put it in the work, or pay somebody, consult a professional. But that said, we're expecting that on the 18th, the deal will go through with the courts. Don't foresee too many problems. The only problem that I saw that gave me a little pause was that it didn't seem like the updated deal terms were broadcasted out to the Alcana shareholders, at least on the Alcana website. So that gave me a little bit of pause, but I don't know. I think they did get the news out sufficiently. It just wasn't, with the great detail of the Q&As and things like that they had originally done for the first version of the deal. So that last minute adjustment does give me a little pause, but I'm not too worried about it. It didn't seem like anybody else is very worried about it. So, but I am surprised about the lack of attention, lack of news in all places on Sundial. And you know what? That may be the case. I know Sundial had a good rise last year around this time, and I didn't get woken up to it until, you know, it was already way too late and the price was way too high. So I mean, that's something to consider. But that said, let's see what happens today, and I'll get back with that video talking about Alcana, their revenue, what exactly they do, their history of their share prices, as well as their ownership in a cannabis retail subsidiary. And, you know, of course, their revenue, their stock price, and their growth, which has been amazing. That company has grown. I think they're at about 70 stores now, and they plan to double that this year. And they're one of the fastest growing out there in Canada. So very excited about that. Also very excited about, you know, potential forays into the U.S. market that haven't really been talked about. So let's keep in touch. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I appreciate you. Trust no one.